sleeping less and training gets you more jacked. Before you freak out, get your little panties in a wad. Let me explain. I'm sure you've been there where, you stayed up too late playing video games, Fortnite with the boys. Cool. You had an exam coming up the next day. So you're up studying all night, cramming, stressed, didn't get a good sleep. Can't go to my session. You had a little freak time with a lucky lady or a guilty man. And you weren't sleeping. You were freaking. Next day, compromise. Supposed to go to my session. Only 4 hours of sleep. Not going to go. Work. Gets stressful. Deadlines. More on your plate. Not sleeping. Anxiety about random shit. Laying in bed at night. Can't fall asleep. Next day, can't go to the gym. Okay. We all have shit like this that happens. I do as well. Last night, didn't get a good sleep. 5-6 hours. You bet your freaking Bobby's bottom dollar that I got my ass out of bed in the morning and went to the goddamn gym, regardless of how you feel. Fuck your feelings, Matt. Go pump your arms. Dude, you haven't done that enough in your life. So, how does that lead to more growth? Well, we all agree that if you want to get jacked, you need to be consistent, right? You need to go consistently in all the time. Never miss your workouts. Okay. When you're tired and compromised, it's even more important that you go train. And inevitably, there will come a time where you don't get a good sleep or something comes up in your life and you're not physically at your best and you're not going to get the best workout. But does that mean that you should skip it? Now you're not being consistent. Are you going to see the same amount of growth? No, you're not. And developing the perspective, the mindset, the habitual pattern of relentless consistency where you go and train regardless of how you feel is disproportionately more valuable than listening to your potentially physically compromised individual state in any one circumstance. Okay, it's not optimal for me today, given that I only have 5 hours of sleep. I trained legs the day before. I am not going to perform at my best. Surprisingly, still got a decent workout. And you'd be surprised how many times that your body's probably still going to be able to get a good session in. It's your mind that's limiting you. Lost my train of thought there. Point is, if you always go, that is one of the most valuable traits that anybody who actually gets super jacked or builds a substantial amount of muscle has. There's no way around it. There's no easy fix. There's no new scientific study. There's no new quick hack that's going to get you jacked. You don't need to know more. You just need to find a way to change your habits. It happens in the battlefield of your mind. And those excuses, those reasons to not go to the gym that I have, that you have, that every person has, you can't give them a platform. So when you don't get a good sleep, it's even more important that you go. Trust me. And even if you don't get the best workout ever, just go and empty your tank, man. You'll feel so much better afterwards. And then you'll actually start to progress because you'll develop that relentless consistency. You'll prove to yourself, you'll show that, holy shit, I can do this. I don't have to listen to that voice that's like, well, it would be reasonable to not go because of XYZ reason. I didn't get a good sleep. Blah, 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 that usually wins and controls your actions. You tell that motherfucker, no, I'm not listening to you, man. I hear you in there. And eventually he shuts the fuck up. And that is an awesome feeling. In my case, I got many areas of life to improve in, but my consistency with the gym is elite level, dude. I do not miss my arm sessions. And that voice, he died a long time ago. Buried his ass 10 feet deep. And I feel way better for it. So you can do the same thing. And it starts with, and for some of you, if this sounds a little too cavalier with your health and that you're going to train when you're sleep deprived, then training to build a bunch of muscle ain't for you, man, because you're going to have to take some aggressive moves. You're going to have to push. Be smart about it. But if you're that, soft that you can't go train when you're tired, then it ain't going to happen. I'm telling you the truth, man. No new video of new study. Nothing's going to save you from that. Nothing, man. You want the results. Whew, getting fired up. Take a breather, man. Working out is not that complicated, is what I'm saying. And developing the the perspective and the mindset to push yourself through physical discomfort and non-ideal circumstances in your life, it's really, really hard to do. And that's why I'm trying to lay out examples to relate to you guys. Be like, this is normal. And it's normal if you do this. But the success you want in the gym is on the other side of overcoming that. And when you don't have a good sleep or bad shit happens in your life and there's all these reasons to not go, that's when you have to go. You have to get in there. Unless it's physically not possible, you gotta go. You got to fucking go. It's really not that complicated. And once you develop that pattern and you build momentum and you start changing your perspective in your mind, you take your power back, these voices that want you to be comfortable, that stand in the way of you reaching your goals. It's not that complicated. And that's why you're susceptible to reach for quick fixes, for overanalyzation with science, for whatever the latest thing is, more content. And what happens? Are you at your goals? Have you progressed? No, you haven't, because you're stuck in this cycle where those little voices that want you to be comfortable and want you to take a breather, man. You didn't get a good sleep. Don't go to the gym. They're standing in the way of you actually getting your results. No amount of complexity will fix that for you. So I hope that that helps you guys to digest this simple truth, man. If you become that motherfucker that always goes, regardless of how you feel, and you wear that badge proudly, that's how you get results, man. Any person in the gym that you look at, goal physique, this, that's what they're doing. Anybody that gets substantial results in the gym, they're always in there. Yeah. So tired, a little sick, shoulders a little sore. Doesn't matter, man. Go. Go. I know. Reasonable thought pattern. Oh, I probably shouldn't. Oh, I should take it. It's not worth it. I'm not saying your body doesn't have limits, but you open up the floodgates to any goddamn reason to not go to the gym. And I've trained a lot of people. This is what happens to everyone. That holds your power back. And it's a number one priority to beat that motherfucker down till he doesn't have power over you. And that's more important than any individual circumstance where you are slightly compromised and there is maybe a logical case that training wouldn't be as good. It's so much more important to develop the habits and the perspective that you go no matter how you feel. Yeah. I'm passionate about that shit, you know? So it's just there's so much shit online about fitness and it's in you, man. It's in your freaking mind. That's what it's like and it's not, you don't have to be smart. It's not about more information. It's not about, it's, it's just not, man. Working out's not that complicated. I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking wrong. Okay. Go ask some other jack dude what he thinks. Maybe see what he says. But from how I can see it in trying to give you guys information that will genuinely help you, it's not that complicated. And it's changing your habits in your mind and changing those patterns is so hard to do. It's so fucking hard to do. So don't get down on yourself if you haven't done it. And if you feel called out, I laid out your situation, the reasons you don't go to the gym, and you, shit, that's me. Don't feel down on yourself, man. It's a hard journey. And most people don't make it. Most people don't see significant progress in the gym. That's the reality. 95% of people don't get good results. Why? They're not consistent, they don't push hard, and then they don't have an open enough mind to progress over time. Being consistent happens in here, man. Developing the perspective to always go regardless of how you feel. Blocking out that voice that seems reasonable and will convince you that it's a better decision to not go. Training with high intensity, that same voice. Oh, let's not push hard. Oh, let's back off. Shut the fuck up, dude. I don't want to listen to you, man. I want to reach my goals. I'm going to be smart about it. I'm going to still pay attention to my body. But those little voices that tell you not to go to the gym, tell you not to train hard, shut the fuck up. Put them in the ground. And then the last bit is keeping an open mind, man. Everybody's got too much ego, and it's also comfortable to feel like you know the best way to do something, or that somebody you listen to and subscribe to loyally knows the best way to do something. We take comfort in that. Bust out of that shit. I'm going to try anything that could work. I don't care who you are. Man, if it sounds reasonable and you got decent results, I'm going to try it and see what happens. That will help you to progress further than you ever could. That's my rant for the day, man. I want you guys to get good results. You know, I want people to be in the gym getting results out of the effort that you put in. So I feel passionately about that one. I'm sure maybe, you won't agree or somebody won't agree or science won't agree. There's a study that sleep deprived, you get injured, everything. Okay. All right. Fuck me, right? If you want big old pipe daddies, man, the ARM program, it's always there. If you want to support me, if you like the channel, you get benefit out of my videos, sign up for the program. Greatly appreciate anybody that watches, leaves a like, leaves a comment, buys the program, whoever you are. Get in the gym, give it your freaking everything you have, man. Stop being a pussy. Stop listening to that weak little voice. I have it too. We all do. We're all on the same freaking planet here, dealing with the same kind of shit. Overcome that bitch. Don't let them have power over you. Okay? Those are weak little thoughts. Start beating them down. I'm going to be better. I'm not listening to you anymore. You hold me back. You want me to just feel comfortable and not make any progress. Beat that motherfucker down. Have a great day. Peace.